Ooh, that's dope looking. Ooh, dude. No way. Are we about to get Sasuke and DANZO fighting? Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Josh. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be getting into some Shippuden today. Picking back off after some master evil plans for Madara, man. Love all the plot here, dude. Love the universe expanding, the lore expanding with the 10 tails. That shit is freaky. We also get a setup with Kisame versus Killer B. The matchup of the century, it seems. I'm very nervous for B. Kisame's been set up, and from what we've seen, to be a beast in himself, a Jinchuriki in himself, or at least in the equivalence of power. And then we got manipulating Sakura, man. What a sad scene that was, man. I'm still sad about that. I watched that, rewatched the episode with Bethany, and yeah, she was like, what the hell is she doing, bro? Just like, yeah, it was a little manipulative. Like maybe trying to be protective, but in the wrong way for sure. But yeah, y'all, I'm excited for these episodes. I hope you all enjoy this one. If you do, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all the good YouTube stuff. Please help out the channel. I appreciate y'all's support as always. And let's go ahead and watch some Shippuden together. Yeah, I hope they don't take him on. Yeah, they want that Byakugan back. Bro, his sword. Samayo, Bakao. Is that true? That's kind of dope. Oh, yeah, like cutting out the fucking chakra. Dude, the sound effects of its like roar is cool. Yeah, you gonna be able to carry it? It's that big. Dude, hot start already, man. Lots going on. Dude, that thing looks freaky. Careful, bro. A curse? Up a curse? That is a good trap, y'all. Damn. Bro, he's gonna gouge the eye out. No. Ooh. Undertaker? I don't like this. Okay, y'all. Version 2 state.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's cool like how many different forms he has, but this is what Naruto needs to do, dude. He needs to get more control. So I hope like B survives, because he could teach Naruto. Ooh, that's dope looking. Okay, we've kind of seen Naruto do this, right? Like the 4 tails or 5 when he was fighting Pain. It's tripping out. It's licking its chops. Ooh, nice. It's like a bowl. Wow. Holy shit, dude. Busted him up. Yeah, he's gonna heal himself with that chakra, though. Dude. Kisame's crazy, y'all. How do you beat someone like this? Oh my gosh.
このまま飛び降りてこの首を切断する。絵が無理なら首ごとこの葉に持っていくしかあるまい。死ぬ気か。いや、首を切る寸前にこの新天神の術を。
Smart. Bro, this is fucking dark. Holy shit. Mizukage needs to get here ASAP.
そういうことなら用心しろよ。でなければ失敗するぜ。どういうことだ。ビビって少しでも早くその術を解いたら必ず鎌を防ぐ。もし俺が死んでなかった。お前がここに首を取りに来た時、立場が逆転すると思う。
It's getting in his head. He's doing his own mind jutsu. Yes. Thank God, dude. Got, man. That was a really cool trap, y'all. I like that.
危ないところでしたよ、本当に。
心配をかけてすまない。
自由が利かない。現実か何かの類ね。
新天神の術の系統です。
その右目、奴らは白眼を狙ったようね。
潰されるところでした。すみません。この手の縄を解いてもらえませんか。
その右目の術も私が解いてあげますよ。
助かります。
Is he sure that he's... Yeah, no, he doesn't. No, don't. He is still trapped.
まだ新天神の術を解いてはいない。うまくいった。水影が右目の術を解けるなら好都合。白眼を潰してすぐに新天。
He ain't gonna fall for it, dude. No way.
鼻からこれを狙ってやがったな。ダメです、水影様。
これでよし。
水影様。
ヒラメカレーを貸して長十郎。あなたは青じゃない。その右目の術を解くことはできません。このことは青もよく知っています。それに青は長十郎に謝ったりは。
That's funny. Sly old vixen. Slap the shit out of him. Pop!
ですが。
あら、元に戻ったのね。
殺す。すみません。失敗に終わりました。仕方あるまい。
Fuck you, DANZO. And the stronger he gets. Dude, that's an insane power, dude. I feel like the only people who would be like good against him are like people with really good genjutsu, like Itachi would have been. Ooh, dude. Yeah, he's a fishman. He's always been Arlon, dude. Damn, he looks terrifying. Hunky dory.
あの半魚人を中心にしてこの水も一緒に移動してやがるんだよ。気づけ。それに奴の方が水中では早い。しかも半魚人ってぐらいだから。多分エラ呼吸だ。まだ逃げてもいずれやられるぜ。ならどうする。暁のターゲットはお前だ。B。この演歌じじいとタヌキは置いて二人とは違う方向へ逃げろ。
Yeah, that's a good idea.
必ずお前を追う。そうすりゃ二人は。おう。
Yeah, dude, his tail beast is smart.
いずれは水から二人は出る。こっちへついてこい。
No.
8尾は生け捕りがルールです。こいつらの生死は関係ありませんからね。
No.
かかりましたね。
えたぜ。
完璧な人中力と呼ばれた。
Perfect Jinchuriki, yeah.
で一部だけを美人化するとは。
Let's go, B. Yeah.
よし、出たぞ。
Now, you two need to get out of here. You're just crossfire.
随分と苦しそうですね。いいアイディア。チャクラはどんどんなくなっていきますよ。サメ肌が喜び震えるのがわかる。
Dude, I don't want B to get caught.
なくてね。
Yeah, it's perfect for capturing Jinchuriki. A classic squid attack here. Or octopus. Was he octopus or squid? I think he was an octopus.
クラマシ。やっぱ
I
り
think they both do use ink though. Yeah, he's an octopus, okay.
体はチャクラを肌で感じた。
Ugh.
8にもあっけなかったですね。
Damn, dude, Kisame's crazy, dude.
またちょろちょろされて美獣化されても厄介ですからね。綺麗にスパッとは切れませんがね。
Is it not wanting him to? Ooh. Ooh, why is it attacking him? Is it taking a mind of its own?
チビに懐くとは
Ah.
言いましたが
That's funny.
確から奪ったチャクラを
He's at war with his master.
ちょうどいい。お互い武器を交換といきますか。綺麗にスパッと切れそうですね。
ここだ。
鉛
Did he get him?
惜しかったな。
確かに惜しかったですね。
Oh, he just nicked him.
やってたんですね。
Ooh, Wakage showing up. Let's go.
すまない。
Thank God, bro.
あれだけでかい水の塊なら視覚でわかる。中に 8B と B のチャクラが混ざっていることが感知できた。バレバレだっつうのよ。
Gee, it's crazy that the sword likes him so much.
やるぞ。
Yeah, Kisame, now you're in quite a predicament.
水遁大講談の
Did they hit his head off? Oh my God. Hey, so is that the end of Kisame, dude? Dude, that's crazy. There's no way he's dead, right? I feel like Kisame's too freaking dope of a villain, like, to kill him off like that, man. Bro, that was insane.
下はどうだった？俺たち以外全滅だよ。まだサスケの部下が2人いるそうだ。そいつを見なかった。
Yeah, we still don't know what happened to them.
そいつらも死んだんじゃないか。下はもう無茶苦茶だよ。
Assumption.
の探知能力者がその2人の生存を確認し
Oh, dude, that was definitely, that's the I heard seconds.
鎧を脱げ
Yep.
あら、バレてたみたい。
やはりあまりいい案ではなかった。
It was a good try, man.
さくらちゃん、なんであんなことを。
For freaking real, man. Also, one of the patrons said that like guy that I thought was tailing them was just a clone of Sai. I was overthinking that one.
分身だな。
Here he is, yep.
に言おうとして言えなかった。本当のことを言うよ。
本当のこと？
どういうことだ？サイ。アクラは告白しに来たわけじゃない。
Yeah, no shit, dude.
この葉の同期メンバーで決めたあることを言いに来た。
おかしいとは思ってたけど、やっぱなんか隠してたんだな。
That was probably like one of the hardest scenes I've had to watch in Naruto. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. One made me really sad.
さくらの気持ちも今の僕ならわかるよ。
サイ、教えてくれ。あることって。
Kill Sasuke, I assume.
サスケをこの葉の手で処理する。
Yeah.
君の同期メンバー全員がそのつもりで動く。
Damn, that sucks, bro. Feel like they're some ways not having faith in Naruto's strength to get him back, but it's also makes sense, like practically speaking, he's causing so much harm to the world. So I get both sides. Yamato's shocked too.
本当にさくらちゃんがそんなこと納得したのか。さくらちゃんはサスケのことが大好きなんだぞ。なのにそんなこと。
今回この葉を襲った暁の一件でこの葉の忍びたちは暁に協力しているサスケを容認できなくなった。
Yeah.
さくらはバカじゃないしそれぞれの立場や状況がわからないほど子供じゃないさ。だから君に どうにかそのことを伝えようとここまで会いに来たんだ。
In a really roundabout way, bro. Yeah, Kakashi doesn't like it.
なんで俺に本当のこと言ってくれなかったんだ。
簡単には言えないだろうよ。お前を苦しめることになるのは分かってる。
So? Doesn't matter. That's no fucking excuse, bro.
好きだと告白することで君との約束の重荷を解いた。
Ain't no freedom. That's just manipulation. It's not hers to choose that. She can tell him, but she can't choose that for Naruto.
それでも君サスケを助けたいと言った。だから本当のことを言えなかったんだと思う。君の気持ちを考えたからだよ。それに君がそういうこともおそらく分かってたんだ。
Ain't no reason not to tell the truth.
実はさくらに口止めされてたんだ。
Yeah, yo, I don't like this. I think that's weak, to be honest. It's one thing to understand someone's feelings, but it's another to lie, to manipulate, to control.
さくらはどうするつもりで。ここからは僕の想像ですが、おそらくさくらは
一人でサスケを殺すつもりだな。
Like, you could actually do that, Sakura. No way Sakura could do that. I mean, I guess if she used everyone's help, maybe she could deliver the final blow, but...
一人でいろいろ抱え込まないでください。僕も同じ第7班です。それにみんなも。
ありがとう、サイ。私もそのつもりだから。
さくらは笑ってみんなと協力すると言ってましたが、それが作り笑いだと。
Sai knows that well.
さくらちゃんがそんなこと。さくらちゃんはサスケのことがあんなに
大好きだからこそ、このまま悪へ突き進むサスケを放ってはおけないんだと思う。
Yeah.
大好きだからこそ、そのサスケを悪の道から救いたいと自分の手で殺めなければならないことになるとしても、
It's fucking tragic, bro.
サスケを好きになった彼女なりの覚悟なんだと思う。そしてそのことでなると君に恨まれる覚悟もしている。それが君に一生の重荷を背負わせようとした償いでもあると思っているんだよ。
A little self-sacrificial, though.
頼りすぎた。だから今度は自分一人で全てをやろうとしている。
She's just going to the other side of the spectrum, though. Like, it's somewhere in the middle.
俺にそれを話してくれた。
ナルトを苦しめてるのはサスケだけど、君もなんじゃないのかい。僕の意でなかったとはいえ、そうサクラを仕向けてしまったのは僕のせいでもあるから。だから君に言ってしまった。サクラを放っておけなかったし、僕は第7班の一人だから。
そうか。
このことを知ったナルトの胸中は、
Yeah, for real.
さてどうしたものか。
He looks so sad. His little family's being torn apart. Yeah, damn.
お前たちにすぐ
Let's go. Just more on top of it. Sorry, Naruto. You can't just be in this turmoil. You gotta hear more shit that Sasuke just did. Ooh. No way.
取るね。援護しろ。右腕の封を解く。奴を引きつけておくのだ。
Dude, that is like the Rockages, right?
ダンゾ、まだら。奴の能力は未知だ。用心しろ。は常に互いを援護しつつ攻める。
分かっている。
新天心の
I guess they didn't get to see his transportation technique.
力はあるようだ。
それでどうだ。今のやつのチャクラは感知できてるか。
いや、完全に消えている。
Ooh, that's dope, bro. Oh my god, he's insane. Wow, that was interesting though.
攻撃のために物理的接触を持つときは、
Yeah, but he like went through his head and then he like let it go halfway through or something. I would think his arm would get like stuck in their head or something.
カウンターのタイミングを意図的に作る。俺たちの攻撃を連続で仕掛け、2段階で行う。1段目はおとり役だ。
俺がやる新天心の術は読まれているしな。お前の術メインでいく。
Ooh.
あの手、あの術を。
Dude, there's been so much action in these episodes. It's sick. Oh no. Y'all got played. It's like poison?
引っ掛けられた。
Madara's too smart.
チャクラを流し込んで細胞を破壊する術か。
すぐに取り除く。
How does he like, how does he like control in his hands?
これはナノサイズの毒虫。
Oh. Oh, he's like, Shino.
細胞を侵食していく。聞いたことがある。お前、
Yeah.
族の中でも秘伝忍術を持つ忍びだな。その虫の抗体を持つアブラメシクロのガキか。
Mm-hmm.
ダンゾ
Oh, damn. Bro. They're bringing him to limbo. Oh! Wait, what? What the hell was that, y'all? Bro, the mystery of Madara grows. Holy crap. What was that arm that he was just, it was like, that wasn't like a real arm, right?
そうか、そこまで荒れた階段になったとはね。やはり断層では。俺はほかげってのはあまり乗り気じゃないんだけどさ。東京がこれじゃ仕方ないとしても、この葉に帰ってみんなの意見を聞かないことには話にならないよ。
マダラが戦争を仕掛けてくるって宣言してんだぞ。悠長なこと言ってられないだろ。
おそらくみんなの同意はすぐに得られると思います。かかし先輩がほかげってことで話を進めておいてもらいましょう。
God's just like, please no, bro. I don't want that responsibility.
ま、そうなるか。どうも。
Naruto.
それとサスケですね。階段まで襲撃するようになるとは。
ナルト、言っておくがこれは8尾と9尾。つまりお前を守る戦争でもある。そして忍びの世界のため、風影として俺は命がけでお前を守る。暁の配下として内葉サスケが俺たち忍び連合の前に立ちはだかるなら容赦はしない。
And poor Naruto's. The whole world is turning against Sasuke except for him.
サスケはお前を見ようとはしていない。自ら闇を求めている。
Yeah.
ナルト、お前は俺に自分は火影になる男だと言ったな。俺は風影になった。影の名を背負う覚悟を決めたなら、サスケの友としてお前が本当にやるべきことをやれ。
Gaara passing some wisdom, man. Ooh.
伝えることは全て伝えた。帰るぞ、ガーラ。ではこれで私らは里へ帰る。畑かかし、あなたが火影になる者として砂は動く。同盟国と情報の混乱がないよう願う。
了解した。
Damn, dude, Naruto's dead inside.
俺はお前を友だと思っている。かつての俺にとって友とはただの言葉。それ以上でもそれ以下でもなかった。だがお前と会って気づかされた。大切なのはその言葉の意味だと。その意味するところが何なの、お前はサスケのために何をしてやれるのかよく考えろ。
Dude, I love Gaara, y'all. Beast.
ナルト、自分で答えを出すしかないよ。
He's just going through so much conflict. It's tough, man.
こんな暗いところでサスケと二人村を抑えてあんたの面倒を見てやってんだ。いい加減回復しやがれ。
Oh my gosh.
大丈夫なのかよ、サスケ。また冷たく変わりやしないだろうな。でもいや
A little smile, bro.
ここから出せ。そう慌てるな。今ここから出してやる。外にはお前への土産もある。
No way. Are you about to get Sasuke and DANZO fighting? Yo, let's go, y'all.
下がって巻き込まれれば死ぬぞ。
Madara doesn't want to get in the mix either. Oh, so it's more like a seal on it. I thought it was like the Rakage's cuff. What does it look like? Bro, are those all Sharingan? Holy shit, y'all. Just all these savages just taking everyone's eyeballs in this universe, bro. Holy crap. That's freaking dark, man. Danzo the Uchiha Slayer, it seems. Christ. All right, y'all, let's get in the review section here. Action-packed episode, so much going on. These episodes were really enjoyable to watch, just with so many different conflicts going on, both action-packed and also kind of more discussions with Sakura, Sai, Gaara even, and Naruto. Really, really good stuff. Loved how it was bouncing around, and obviously like a good mix of different kinds of fights, like Kisame and B at a grand scale, you know, the Anbu Ops versus Ao, right? Ao, and the mind control jutsu, super cool. Seeing the Anbu Ops, kind of their jutsus in play against Danzo as well. Just so freaking cool. Let's go ahead and do the character ratings, and we'll talk a little bit more as we go here. So for MVP, this one might surprise y'all a little bit because I could give it to, you know, like huge action-packed scenes, and we'll get to that, but I'm gonna give it to Gaara. I really liked his conversation with Naruto. I liked how he kind of opened himself up and challenged Naruto as the Kazekage and connect it back to Naruto's dream of being the Hokage and be like, hey, like there's some level of burden or responsibility as the Kage to, you know, kind of, you know, I guess have the strength, right? Have the strength to do what's right to a degree, have the strength to do what's right for a friend. And I like how Gaara talks about how when he met Naruto, or I guess Gaara didn't really have any meaning of what a friend was. It was just a word to him. You know, there was nothing like that. He didn't really know where true strength came from, right? And he challenges Naruto, you know, after he comes out and says, I consider you a friend. And Naruto's taken a little back, right? He is. He's a little surprised by that. I thought that was a really heartwarming moment when Naruto's struggling, obviously in a lot of turmoil after hearing what Sai said to him about Sakura and the Leafs, you know, kind of new ambition here, not ambition, but goal to deal with Sasuke. You know, he needs a friend here to kind of help him and maybe provide some wisdom, but he challenges him with the role of a Kage. I mean, like, you need to focus on that. And, you know, I love how he connects back to how Naruto was the one who helped him understand what a real friend means, what a true friend is. And he challenges him to, you know, think about what you can do for a friend, what you can do for Sasuke. And if I remember correctly, I feel like all the way back then with Gaara's arc in classic Naruto, a lot of it was about friendship, was about connected to like where true strength comes from. And it comes from the love and sacrifice that you give to protect your friends, to, you know, provide for them, protect them, put them first. And Gaara didn't have any, you know, meaning in that. It was all strength and power for his own darkness, right? Kind of like where Sasuke is right now. And so I don't really know what the outcome of this is going to be, what Gaara's intentions are, but to me, in some way, I'm a little confused on if it's going to go with, hey, like, Naruto's going to double down and be like, I'm going to protect my friend and bring him out of this darkness, or if it'll be like, take a more practical approach and be like Sakura is doing to a degree, and kind of suck up the duty of being the Kage and of like a friend too, and be like, my friend's going down a dark path. I either need to pull him out of it, or I'm just going to have to deal with it and stop him from hurting himself and others longer. So I don't know. It's an interesting conversation. I hope we get more of Naruto reflecting on those words in the next few episodes. But I'm also just biased. I just love Gaara, y'all. I love when Gaara put his hand on his shoulder, just like them facing each other. You know, such similar but such different characters at the same time. Really love his role in these episodes. For the best moment, I'm going to give it to Kisame and the fight against B. Man, really cool seeing more of Kisame's powers. His sword, Samehada, dude, that thing is crazy. Sucking up so much chakra, like be able to cut it, suck it up, and it loves the 8 tails chakra, man. B's chakra too. You know, we get to see more of the version 2 kind of thing, but which we've seen kind of Naruto use, just not in a controlled version like B has. And yeah, dude, Kisame is just, he's built different, because when B's in that second form and he delivers pretty much a fatal blow to him, like he's gonna die from that. His whole stomach and ribs are broken, but he absorbs that chakra and can use it to heal himself and deliver more stamina. So, you know, I like when they say, you know, the stronger my opponent, the stronger I am. That's a tough person to beat. And B really does lose this fight. He kind of does get lucky in the end in kind of multiple facets, but especially the Raikage showing up at the end. But even Samehada kind of betraying his master because he loves that chakra so much. I thought that was pretty funny. Kisame getting a little agitated with his sword. But yeah, he can like even merge with his sword into like that, you know, more of that fish shark form. You know, he creates that huge water bubble, man. That shit was crazy. That fight did not disappoint, but ultimately it does lead to Kisame getting decapitated by the Raikage and B both delivering the, I forgot what they call that move, but you know, like elbowing them at the same time. Super cool. Yeah, I mean, my instinct is he's dead, but there's always the part of me in the back that's like, all right, this is Naruto, this is an anime, this is about, you know, always about misdirection of the show, so you can never be too sure unless like it's outright said that the character dies. So I don't know. They even like pan to his head at the end, you know, it makes me a little sus. I guess for now I'll assume that he's dead, but I don't know, y'all. I'm a little suspect about it. We'll see where it goes from here. For the funniest character, give it to B again. Still rapping as always, still geeky. I also thought it was funny when the rock guy like grabbed his head. He's like, you've been just wandering off on your own. Pretty funny. And then for the Sako, I'm going to give it to Sakura again. I know she's not really in these episodes, but Sai's conversation with her, you know, it clarifies some things for Naruto and us, the audience, about kind of her goal in trying to protect Naruto's feelings to a degree, or kind of, you know, stop him from taking responsibility so much over this promise, and knowing that if she comes forward and just tells Naruto, hey, I'm going to go kill Sasuke, I need to do what I need to do for someone I love because he's going on an evil path. The rest of the Leaf Village wants to deal with him. She knew that Naruto would probably hate her. But I don't know, man. I think there's more hatred to be had for somebody who is roundabout and doesn't have the guts to show themselves and tell the truth. To be honest, I think that she really screwed up here. I don't really like the way she went about this, even though she's, you know, understands how she might be portrayed from this. I feel like it's a breach of trust. You know, she should have trusted Naruto and trusted herself and their relationship to be able to deal with them maybe being at different sides of the spectrum here. But instead, she's kind of manipulating the situation because she probably is scared to hurt his feelings or take on that hatred. Yeah, I didn't really like that, man. I'm not gonna lie, I just don't like what Sakura's character is doing here. I understand, but I don't like it. It's not an excuse in my opinion. So yeah, man, crazy episodes. I also really like the mind transfer scene with the trap that's set up. I thought that was like really creative and a really interesting way to use the mind transfer jutsu to kind of set up Ao. Obviously he does not get the best of him at the end. The Mizukage is a little too witty or bright for that, which was cool. And then of course, dude, the scene with DANZO facing off, well, he doesn't really fight at all, but the Anbu's fighting Madara was crazy. That's one thing that I need to talk a little bit here before we end the review section. But so we kind of get information that the mind transfer guys from the Yamaka clan, the same one that Ino's from, and then the other one is from the Aburame clan, the one that Shino's from, the insect one. So he has those like nanocides, venom beetles. Seems a bit different than what Shino has. Like he can kind of just control insects and they eat chakra, but this one's like he has like in his body, and he has like some resiliency to it, the venom or something. Really interesting. But to me, the most interesting part outside of the fight itself was super cool. Him using his transportation and to kind of like have them pass through, but then punch them at the same time. Dope. But the biggest thing was when he actually used the transportation on them to put them into like that limbo area. His right arm does get hit by the venom, and he detaches his right arm, but it's not like blood. It's like gooey. And it kind of reminds me of Zetz's spore ability to a degree. I don't know if it's that, but that's like the closest thing I could be like, great, it kind of looks like that, right? So what just is Madara? What is his body at this point, man? The mystery is just getting crazy. But like, let's say it is Zetz or something. Like, what if Zetz kind of creates this form from where he merges with his body? Like, why does he have Sharingan? Is this Madara's body? Like, is it just a spirit in here, and it's kind of like he's just living off something else until he can become whole again, right? Kind of maybe some of his goal around becoming whole is because he doesn't have a body. He's mentioned that he is in a weakened state. Maybe this is what he means, is that he doesn't really have a real body right now. I don't know, man. That's so interesting. And then of course Sasuke gets pulled in at the end to face DANZO. Big fight being set up here, and the biggest reveal outside of maybe the arm of DANZO is the arm of Madara is the arm of DANZO. But he had like so many Sharingan on there, man. He must have killed a lot of Uchiha. Man, the hatred of this guy for the Uchiha must go real deep. He has set them up for failure for a long time. I feel like by the end of this conflict or DANZO's arc in general, we'll know so much more about the ways he's manipulated the Leaf Village throughout time. Like, it seems like he's been a lot more sinister than we think. Like, obviously we learned about Itachi's friend and that he has his Sharingan, so that implies that maybe he killed him or had someone kill him and take his eye. But now there's so many other Uchiha in there. Just how much has he been an enemy of the Uchiha throughout the Leaf Village's history here, man? It's kind of nuts. But yeah, I'm excited to see like how he uses those Sharingan, like to what extent, if they all have different abilities, kind of like Itachi's friend does. I assume that that's the case. Sasuke is gonna have a hard challenge in front of him here, but Madara is there to back him up. I don't know if Madara will really get involved too much, but bro, this shit is crazy, popping off. I can't wait for the next episodes. It's gonna be crazy, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like, comment what you all thought, what your favorite characters ratings would have been, MVP, best moment, all that good stuff, man. Appreciate y'all joining me today, and I'll catch you for the next episodes. Peace.